So I'm going to show you how to make your very own harness. Now this is called a Swiss seat. It's something I learned when I was in the military over 37 years ago, maybe even longer. And it's very simple. It's the same harness that we would use to jump off of towers, rappel off towers that is, and rappel out of helicopters. So it's perfectly safe. It's well tried. So this is a 14-foot length of rope. I'm going to adjust it so there's approximately one end is about 2 feet longer than the other. Hold it together and then you'll find the center. Step into the center. Now take one side and put it over top. And take the other side and do the very same thing. Tighten that up. Now, between your legs, and bring it back up. Now right here, tuck it under. And loop it through, just like that. Make sure it's tight. Tighten it off. Same on the other side. Make sure it's tight. Okay, now you have two ends. So bring them over across. You're tying a square knot here. Square knot complete. So now with this end, just tuck it up. Just like that, just an overhand. The same over here. Now I usually leave that long because I tie cargo off to it, like my ditty bag or whatever I'm hauling up the mast. This side you can just tuck under the back side to keep it out of the way. There you have the Swiss seat. Now the next step is to attach a good closed gate D-ring. Let me grab one. Right, I'm back with the D-ring and open the gate. There you've got it through both pieces of rope, and then you close it up, you're ready to go. Alright, I'm going to grab some of the other equipment now. What I'm using are just these cam locks that I had from my time as a carpenter. So they're very, very simple, they're very reliable. You open the gate, there's a safety mechanism here, push it up, and there's a little cam inside, and when you put pressure on it this way, it opens, and when you put pressure on it this way, it closes. There's even a mark on here that says up, so you know that this is the direction that you'll be climbing. So when you do this, the cam opens, you can slide this up the rope, and then when you put pressure down, your body weight, it locks itself on the rope. You put this over the rope, close it, and it has all kinds of safety here. So you have a large screw that's keeping it closed, and then you have another lock right here that keeps it closed, and you have a lock on the hinge side to keep it closed. These are very robust. They're not expensive at all. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get 2 of these for $25 or $30 on Amazon. Just make sure they're good quality. So this is the rope that I climb with. It's a 1/2 inch double braid nylon rope. So now I'm going to put this on. Okay, so we'll pretend that this is the top of the rope and this is the bottom. It clearly says up. So that means that's the top. We close this back up. Close the gate. And now when you put weight on that, it locks itself in place. But if you want to move up the rope, you take the pressure off, and then let go, and then your weight goes on it. Once you put a bit of weight on it, it's not going anywhere. So I attach this to here. And then I have a second system that I attach for my legs. And I'll just grab that right now. So this is identical. And it has 2 pieces of seatbelt webbing that I've sewn up so that they form eyes. And then at the bottom, I have 2 larger eyes that you slip your feet into. And again, they're sewn very robustly because you really don't want to take any chances here. But the system is redundant in the sense that you're always going to be locked in with one or the other, and most likely both. So again, open the cam, take note which side says up, put the cam on, close the gate, and now you can step into these straps, and then you sit down on the harness section, you push the feet straps up, then you stand on those, you take the weight off the harness, and then you lift the harness higher, you sit back in the seat, and I'll demonstrate that going up the mast right now. Okay, so we're ready to take this on. First off, let's make sure that we have our cargo with us. You want to tie that off so that it's below your feet, so it doesn't get in the way when you're climbing. Okay, next thing you want to do is put your feet in these straps. And I might say it's very nice to have a solid dinghy that you can stand on and not worry that it's going to cave in on you. Alright, the next step is to put the seat assembly on. And then you want to lock that cam. Hope the camera's picking this stuff up. Okay, so now I want to tighten that as tight as I can, sit down into it, and then lift this cam, stand on those straps, just go a little bit higher. And we just inch our way up. And so you're using your leg muscles mostly to do this. Then it's back down. So again, stand on your feet, on the foot straps, lower the seat, sit in the seat, lower the foot straps, sit in the seat, lower the seat. All the way down. These cams are very, very robust. They're not going to fail you. The one thing is you need to have a heavier rope, 5/8 of an inch. And the other trick is do small steps, about 10 inches or so at a time. If you go too far, you won't be able to get the purchase you need. And before you know it, you're down.